And I completely forgot to stream. I'm gonna be streaming this until Doom is done installing. I didn't have to delete any games for space for it. I am playing on the new 1.17 Caves and Cliffs update. I have the features of it turned on, and as you see over there, there's a mountain. I'm gonna get a stack of wood before I go on to the, or logs before I go over there to that mountain, because I want to see if the goats are really here. Hello, I am Jamal from the Indian Tech Service. How may I help you? Yeah, that was terrible. I ain't gonna try that again. I think 42 is gonna be fine. I'm just gonna head over here to check this out. Not really much other than that. And then next I'll kind of go check out these caves. That mountain, wow. That's crazy. Never in a million years would I think that Minecraft would have became like this. Like, that wasn't there whenever I played. This, not there when I played. Those, not there when I first played. It was pretty much just a bunch of flat land with a bunch of these entities called mobs, or just a bunch of Steve skins just running around. I don't think this is even freaking climbable. Holy sheesh. What, 50 blocks up? 60? Around there we talking about? Like, y'all know how Minecraft servers for console look like with the really terrible graphics or update version compared to what all Minecraft has now? How on console, how it's still like on 1.8 console edition? What the fuck? That is not old cave sounds. Those should never be cave sounds. What is this? Is that the snow you can sink through? Because it's fallen like it compared to some of the snow in this game. Wow. I have a fear of heights, but in games it's not as bad. But golly, I just hate this. Like, come on, a whole like 4-second drop. Yikes. I think this is a cave that the game was telling me about, one of these two. Because it did sound like it was coming from more this direction. One thing I don't like about Console Edition is dolphins don't stay on you for as long, the speed isn't as big of an increase. Gosh, this is crazy. Like, never would I have thought Minecraft would come this far. I have this stone for a pickaxe and sword. So I'm gonna swap those out. Okay, here's how I'm playing this. I am playing it like normal hardcore, which even though Bedrock Edition doesn't have it, if I die, I delete the world. Well, not really delete, I'll just leave it and create a new one. And then this one can continue with like a normal survival series, if y'all want that. I'm not gonna start a series without y'all wanting it, which, with how many views Minecraft is getting on my channel, I'm pretty sure I'll get more views that way if I can find a more accurate stream time and a better stream time. I am gonna create a bit more sticks so I can craft all of these torches I can. Meant to do this and then this. So this is one of these perfect caves meant for like bases and stuff. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Crap, dude, that scared me. This... They just came out of nowhere. Wow. Spawn rates are weird. I'm gonna place more of these so that can't happen. Emerald. If I get an iron pick, I'll remember that those are there. So down in here in the grass is where I am gonna start. I'm gonna kind of level out these walls some though. I'm not gonna do too much just here around these edges. I ain't gonna like fully cave in the walls, destroy all the landscape here like some people do. I'm just getting some building blocks so that I can kind of even out the grass. All these mobs are being sent at me. That's weird. Never had that happen before. This is not a modded series, which I am gonna say that now. I am just doing a normal vanilla hardcore. If y'all do want to see mods, hit that subscribe button so I can start earning money off of this stuff. So I can get the computer edition and or Java edition. Either that or Bedrock on the laptop, so then I can kind of actually start making money off of this, so I can start getting more viewers. Probably even get enough subscribers to buy parts and build my own PC. I'm just gonna kind of even out like a little running fields to put like my workbench, furnaces, brewing stands, which actually I don't want to do that. I want to kind of block off one of these and that be my main entrance. Yeah, that'll be fine. I'll do that now. I kind of build it level with the highest block. But I also kind of don't, because that's gonna waste my materials and stuff. I mean, it'll still be a fun project to make this a base. Crap, dude. No food. Darn it. Well, I said I was gonna be playing it like hardcore. So, I'm gonna create a new world, turn on the cave and cliffs update part. Just like I did that last time. This time, it's gonna be a better world. I'm gonna play it way smarter. I'm not gonna try and challenge every mob. I don't get that spawn rate though. That was whack. 2 baby zombies, followed after a creeper, then I turned to see a skeleton and a creeper. I don't remember those skeletons being that accurate though. Nah, I won't do bonus chest. Would be a big help and a big start to a world I don't know. But I'm gonna turn on all of these just so that like this world auto updates with like every version coming out and stuff. Those don't really add anything or take away anything. Basically it's like experimental mode where it puts in like the new stuff after every update. Except it's a wee more advanced. But I'm telling you, it doesn't change much of the game experience unless there's a update that changes game experience. And then like the whatever that update adds, it'll automatically add. So say some mining time for some blocks gets added, then it'll change for that. Or some mobs get a health buff or a health debuff, then it'll auto change for that. World number 2. Chat, keep a number on worlds and stuff. That would be funny. You have died 843 times. And you have created 842 new worlds. Would you like to create a new world? That's what that would remind me of. So I actually don't do it. That would just annoy the hell out of me. Unless y'all want to, then go ahead. I can't really make up y'all's mind and decisions or whatever for y'all. If I were to say there was a village anywhere, I'd say desert, temple maybe in there, village there, or there. So I'm gonna head here first. Try and look for village. If I don't see one off in the distance over here, then I will turn around over to that desert over there and look for a temple. Doesn't look like there's a village over here. I'm gonna look for a temple, which, looking off in the distance, I'm not seeing much of any possibility. Which I may actually just switch this over to just be Let's Play, because that also would be fun for y'all and enjoying. I'm gonna keep a personal list of achievements of what I do beat and what I don't beat, so that y'all can keep up with that. The world, I'll get achievements like I would on PC and all that, except that it'd be self-given by writing down on a piece of paper which ones I complete, which that one would be cow tipper, getting wood. Go ahead, get benchmarking. Get time to mine and time to strike. Time to mine, time to strike. Kill some more animals for food. Gonna need sugar cane for future sugar cane farms. Right here doesn't look like it would be a half bad spot for a house, so I'm gonna get started on that. I'm gonna get the wood for sticks, and then I'm going to get stone for my basic needs like axe, sword, pickaxe, shovel, hoe, furnace, blast furnace. I'm gonna get all that stuff, and that's my sword here. Axe. Pickaxe, right? Yeah. Hoe. Shovel. Furnace. So I'm gonna start all this here. And that's all the tools I need. I bet. Made an extra crafting table. I am stupid. Guess I can keep this on me for whatchamacallit, traveling and cave splunking. That's what it is. This is not how I'm gonna have my house arranged. This is objective to change, I think is what you'd say. I just have those out of the way for the house. Right now I am just getting materials for said house. A tree growing from a tree in Minecraft, that is unheard of. Probably like a dead tree update they may be coming out with. So eventually trees can grow like from other dead trees or something. Maybe. That's just a guess. I have no idea on what's coming up on the future of this game. So anyone's guess is as good as mine. Remove the corners for extra blocks. This is gonna have to be a double door house. Okay. I'm gonna stick to mining the short trees. I need to make charcoal. I'm planning on taking this more slow. less fast paced, more survivally. If that makes sense. Another 32. The house should be done quickly. It's gonna have to be double door if it's gonna be symmetrical. It's just how it's gonna have to be. And some house is better than no house. Yeah, I still got a few minutes, not much. Maybe just enough to finish the roof and get some doors slept on if I can get the wood in time. And that should be enough for everything to be added and placed in time. I hope. I do this so that zombies won't break my door. There we go. And now we go here, we place this here. Need a few more pieces of charcoal. Or a few pieces of charcoal. Say about 5. And I can use my old tools and my old gear to smelt it. I thought they were when it's placed like that, I thought they were supposed to see that as open. And this as closed. Okay. Slap in this pickaxe. This bench table. And these saplings. That should be enough to get all this done. Then time to cook up this food, and while that's cooking, head to bed. In game. I don't get that joke. I mean, I get it, but I don't get why they do it. Like, I'm gonna go rape a child. In game. It's bullshit. Not funny, it's only funny if there's context behind it. And everybody gets a joke, but other than that, it's stupid. Outside of those parameters, it's stupid, and I don't get why anybody says it or does it. If I had actual in-game coal, so it'd be better. Oh yeah, this is renewable energy. Time to strike, time to mine. I think those are it for the tool achievements and that achievements. I have enough for a chest left over. So I'm going to make that. And I am going to put in my spare stick, sugarcane, leather. Where am I at on the map? Right up here. Seems like there may be something that way, but I'm not thinking that's a village. I'm thinking that's a forest of some type. I think is what that looks like. There may be something off in the desert with how much it continues. There may be some stuff off that way off the map and down towards that way. There towards that corner. I like how now it doesn't. Oh yeah, it still uses the charcoal. Oh well. I'm gonna look for a natural mine. A natural cave. Got him. Gonna get some of these chickens. Seeds, so now I can start a renewable food source. Because right now I don't have the stuff to breed animals or the wood to do it. All the materials to do that are not the easiest to get early on, but also not the hardest. I'm still, of course, gonna get the meat from animals as I find them, because you can never get too much. Plus, it's XP. But I am also gonna have to get a food source that's constantly growing, which means I'm gonna need a bucket, which iron isn't too hard to get. I need to build some type of irrigation to these crops. If there's a way to move water up without a bucket. Huh. Well, actually, I won't have to. I live right by one of these. Okay, I'll just have to dig this out a little bit. Because I also want this to be fishable in the game. Because I'm gonna need to get enchanting books somehow. I understand this won't look the most aesthetically pleasing because it doesn't have a natural look to it. But I need this easier to move the dirt from here down like so. I think that's far enough. Trying to do like natural irrigation. And I think one more block will do it. And now we need to mine this here down, even with everything else. I still have cobble, right? No, I don't. I need wood and cobble. Great. So there's a massive cave behind me. Or well, under me, blah. I am going to need more cobble for another shovel. Y'all will see what I am doing in a minute. I'll need approximately like 5 shovels. I'm basically using that pond to naturally irrigate my crops. Learned that one from the Indians. What they do is they take a big old water source and they take natural water and shit. And if you had crops, what they do is they keep digging it down and dig out from it. Of like how I'm doing, but in real life what this would do is this would eat away at the sides and make it bigger so that more could go down. So it isn't fully realistic, but it's good enough that it works in this game. Which we are actually keeping it. We are gonna keep it one above what it should be. So we actually just need to be digging it down one block. Out from each side of it. This here goes about there, this here goes about there. And we are gonna go out by, I think, 10 blocks. Out. Seeds can grow from a water source. Whoa, okay. Not expect this one. It's just gonna have to be naturally plugged up. Or artificially plugged up. My hands. That is fine. It will just help flatten it out a bit. And that's also why I made it too wide. I can do 10 out from each side. Which I think it's actually 9. So I'll just have to be careful. Which I'll just have to make note of this in the future, that this is a area where I cannot dig around. Or start a mine within so many blocks of. Just for future reference. Now I'm asleep, make a day. Of course, these early days when there's no raid people coming around, this will be pretty easy to manage. What I'm worrying about is between then from and now. And these guys, which I'm not too worried about at the beginning, but it's a once I get better gear and these guys start coming around a lot more frequently, and I'm worried. And creepers jumping in on me. Which I think for now this is good, just extend out to where I've gone from. And then the furthest point on that side. Because this isn't going to be too big of a crop field. Just big enough that I can actually use it. And once trees start growing slim, then I am going to how many blocks from this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Three more out this way. And I am going to take down this tree so that the plants get plenty of lighting. And I am going to come over here and mine out this. Just so that mobs aren't spawning under here during the day. And I am going to dig out this area quite a bit. That is going to be an issue. Trees around the farm. Okay, I'm gonna let my health regen a little bit. Aye, he can hit shots. That was a close one, okay? I'm not gonna lie. And I am gonna dig this out to in line with that. On each side if I have to. I think about the other side yet. Just until I hit the back of this, so I may have to. And I'm gonna thin all this out into a 2x2 water source block. So this may not be a fishing area then, because I am going to need this to be here for plants and stuff, so maybe the next one. So then I'll have infinite water. So I'll be able to extend this out further later on. I'll be able to remake it into a little fishing pond, although it won't be very natural looking. It'll be more or less an artificial one. And also, I think I may actually be able to redig this out into a wide hole and refill it out to be a even thing. Did I go too far? No, I didn't. Okay. This just needs to be dug out. I might as well do the same on the other side later on in the future. Because I know in the future I'm gonna start needing a lot more for villager trades, for a lot of reasons, building room. So actually taking and mining, digging all this hill down actually won't be such a bad idea. Only bad thing is this extends, which this little bit going across here, about here won't be hard to fill out, but it's this from this, literally all this here. Because this shit, it doesn't just come down over here really soon. It extends pretty much to about end of the world border here, about 2 layers. And out for about 2 blocks down. I'm gonna have to be mining this, which that's a lot of diamond shovels. I'd say 3. And 3 diamonds, unlike on the Minecraft SMs, that's hard to come across. So I have 15 of these to start with. So I'm gonna start on the upper part first. And then just plant all of these. I don't care that the layer under it's gonna be cobble. I just need this to be dirt. So I'm gonna let these just start growing, which I may actually move this down 1. Or wait, how many do I have? 8? I have about 10 rows I can plant, or 10 columns or whatever that would be. So doing this and then jumping out the middle too. Then doing it like this. 8 on each side is a perfect idea. So So now that I got that sorted out and a viable organic food source started, I am going to rest out this night. Then a mining session to get more resources. Which I am gonna start that over here going out this way. It's about here was where I heard this cave sound. And I want to kill this food. Right there. Okay. This is another water source I need to block up. It's only a few blocks. This water should carry through the soil pretty easily. It'll take a little bit to reach these. Shouldn't be that hard. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These here may be on the very edge of being good. So about here is where I heard this cave sound. So I am gonna start a spiral staircase down. So then I can start getting some, whoops. So then I can start getting some iron, some basic resources, cobble for mining and building for future gas farms we use for future intermittent farms. I need to get resources badly. Turns out I didn't run into any coal down here like I thought I would. And I had to hop up. Get a piece out of the furnace and use them sparingly. And use the torches I make out of it sparingly. Get out of there. Maybe able to take 2. But I'd still have to use them sparingly, of course. Campfire would be nice for portable food, but I don't have the stuff to light it. Because I'm still yet to have iron. Like I said, I'm starting this slower. I'm gonna need to fortify this area a bit with some walls or something if I'm gonna keep mobs from spawning. And also to keep from that, I'd have to have some of the motherfucking cobble as well. So this is good for more reasons than just food and resources. I also have wood on me, so if I need to make a crafting table to replenish a pickaxe or something, then I can. If y'all are wondering how I know where to put those, it's just diagonal at the lowest step block on that level. So like, say I mined this, I'd just put it where this was. Or say that was gravel and I mined this, just put a dirt block there. Not really much remembering where it was, it's just what's diagonal with the block you're facing. Normally I'd have ran into a cave by now. Sure, I heard the cave noises from here. pickaxe breaks, then I'm gonna just go on the surface and try and relocate this mine. I'm already hearing surface spiders. Or are they surface? No fucking idea. No, it definitely ain't surface spiders. 22 blocks away from the surface. And YouTube, I want to say, if you're gonna fucking copyright me for the shitty Minecraft music, I am gonna be a fucking nitwit about it. Cause this music shouldn't be copyright, you should be able to stream it. Cause I ain't claiming it as mine. Never said anywhere it was mine. Never taking credit for it, so no way I'm copyrighting it, no way I'm using it for like money purposes. I'm just walking around this area trying to listen for cave noises. I'm gonna go to audio settings, turn off in-game music, and see if that's interrupting the cave noises. I'm just gonna hop around here for a minute. Just listening. I'm just in here trying to listen for cave sounds. Cause I heard one earlier. And I'm not sure if my mic can pick it up, but if you hear a low rumbling in the background, that's a train by the city I'm at. I think it was around here somewhere, but I just had to start digging out from the sides of my mine a little bit to get it, but I don't have the food to do that. I am gonna cook up as much of this beef as I can. with what I should actually do is create as much of charcoal as I can, so then I can then cook all of my food. I should have thought about that first. And I'm gonna have to put one of these in here, so I am going to do that now. So it'll be one down from the original amount, because I didn't go ahead and put the fucking things in. So once I smell all this, I'm gonna put all of these charcoals there into the furnace, and then put all my meat in there, get it cooked up, fix me up another pickaxe, or 2. Maybe 3, because I will be doing quite a bit of mining. I'm trying to collect resources and stuff, so then I can get the damn safety of the region perfected, which, as y'all see, it's dark and a zombie could have just walked straight through that door because I wasn't paying attention. And I'm gonna try and prevent that by building an enclosure around my base. And I want that ender pearl, so what I am going to do is build a Enderman farm point. Where is it? Yeah, motherfucker. Where are you at, you black bitch? Can't wait to kill your black ass. In game, of course. Okay, yeah, now I get the funny of that. Kill your fucking black ass in game. Sounds so threatening, then when you say in game, it just makes it look like you're trying to pretend to be the innocent guy. This is almost done. I thought it would be. So now I'm gonna slap these in here. Wait a bit. And get closer to this desert. Did I see anything over here I find interesting? I may head over to it, kind of scope it out beforehand. See if it's dangerous or not, because I have no idea what they had added in this update. But I know what was already in the game from the last update. So if I see anything new, I'll be able to tell. Like I said, those drowned, seaweed, stuff like that, that wasn't in the game when I played. If you want to do anything with fixing underground issues, then you're gonna have to, if there were any underwater issues like, not enough source blocks, you'd have to put sugarcane up it. Now you can just use a kelp, because sugarcane now actually breaks under the water. Which, that was unique whenever it came out. They fixed the, glitch using the sugar cane, and then people got mad about it, so they added kelp. which I think can be used as a very bad food source or a smelting source. If you get what I mean. I think either way, if it was good for its reason to be added. But overall, I think Minecraft could have chose some of the better updates. Like, I wonder if the Warden was finally added in this update with the skulk sensors. I have to check that out if I end up dying on this world. I know which way's back home. It's up there in that darn corner. Which, it's just up there. It didn't create the path because I wasn't holding the map pad as I was exploring. So getting back may be a wee bit difficult, but it may not be. Because I still have a pretty fresh idea of where my base is. I'm just exploring around looking for village, looking for sand temples. Anything that can give me a boost along with my game progression without much risk. For sand temple, there's a fall damage risk. Other than that, see the TNT set off, but I'm pretty good at avoiding it. There is the lag part that could also affect either thing I do. Which I am offline, so I shouldn't be experiencing that. Plus, my Wi-Fi on Warzone and Cold War high requirement games is 30 frames a second. So I'd say a lower requirement game like Minecraft, I should easily be able to run it. I mean, with like, I had a lot of issues on servers because there were like 40 people in a lobby, and going anywhere near a player would just cause pretty much the whole entire server to crash. Or well, the survival point of it. Like the survival when you joined it, maybe. So I guess this is like beached kelp or something. Whatever it is. This is a weird integration of it. I don't like it. So over here is the pillager outpost. I'm gonna say that's approximately 50 blocks away. So I need to remember negative 470. I'm gonna try and avoid it for now. 470 and like 280. Unless this is one of those abandoned ones. I don't mind fighting, going through it. If this is one of those ones that aren't abandoned and shit just spawning. Yep, it's not abandoned. So that was a bad decision. Knew as soon as I got close they'd start spawning. So I'm gonna try and avoid it for now. I think it's whenever you first introduce one more. First get close to one. More start coming around where you're at. If you hang around one spot for a while. Of course. Like they kind of track out your location or something. Once they get knowledge that you're over there in their turf. There's some of those mushroom bombs, so if I need mushroom stew, I could go get that. I could use it to plant more. There's sure are melons somewhere. Those are pumpkins with hay. Hay is bread, and bread is free. Hunger. But getting it will be a pain in the rear end. How I know that is, I can kind of cheat using a zoom by just turning. Like, that's actually that far away, but like this, it's magnified. That's one of the reasons I use this high field of view. If I'm looking for melons and I see something on the ground that looks unfamiliar, like a cactus, I just accidentally went to a village. Okay. Just chatting to you guys. And there's a temple. Okay. A village inside of a temple, or a temple inside of a village. Weird, but I'll take it. Ain't one of these. create one of these. Come in here, drop down here, break this, bones, sand, gunpowder, that'll be decent for TNT. I got me a bow, and a horse. Good, good, good. Enchanting book, protection one, that'll come in handy. More gunpowder, more bones, more rotten flesh, and a saddle I don't need. Bones, string, sand, more stuff I don't need. Gold, that's useful for nether. Feathers can go for now. So a bit of gunpowder. Impaling, that'll be good on a crossbow. I think that's what that goes on. Is that really all of them? Wow, Dreamy really must be cheating. And come on. 3 gold. You know what? I want to be a complete a-hole. I don't care that this broke, I'll still dig down. I'm gonna mine up this side. Block off the way I take. Put the pressure plate down. Slap a villager in here. Mostly just to anger the iron golem. Pressure plate down. Gonna sucker punch one of them villagers down here. And then they're eventually going to huh. I'm evil, aren't I? Golem, you mad? Eh? On the already highest point in the air, 1, 2, 3. What? No! I built up. Okay, I'm stopping stream. This is just going terribly. Why is it whenever I stream, my Minecraft worlds always go crap?